Do the AI use cases require a whole new business model?
For sure. I think NVIDIA has pioneered that. I still want to say that NVIDIA has pioneered that. If we look at NVIDIA's all the software solutions, and most of them use a mature level of AI in their solutions. If we talk about their Drive platform or their Orin platform, any gaming platform, GeForce Now. So I think there is a considerable amount of AI that is being inbuilt into the NVIDIA, and that's how I think the companies will be responding to this. The cost to pass it on to the consumers, some will be absorbed by the chip manufacturers as we grow in the AI, so that AI becomes so omnipresent that the chip makers itself embed a layer in the firmware, so the models pass on some cost to the chip makers, and then some would be passed on to the end consumers if they want AI in their ones. And I think because of the efficiencies coming in from AI, the enterprises would be more than happy to pay some cost. So I think that is how they will trickle it down, and it will be done in some sort of as a service model. It will be not like licensing fee or something. I think they will somehow transition to some as a service model, either per licenses, per tokens, per queries, depending upon the use case. But I think this will happen in some manner. And I think right now for search engines, it will be per token based, because the queries will be kind of not economical. But they would go from a tokenization basis to kind of see how it price economics go. But definitely they will be passing it on. But right now they are not in a position to pass it on directly, because of the kind of a bit challenges. So the AI thing still has to mature. It's just introduced, and we all saw the benefits, and the people start jumping on the train. But we still have to reach that point where we are able to see the actual benefit of AI, and it's true and correct enough also. So that's why I think it will be a couple, like I think probably 1 or 2 year, the meshing so much that we are not able to distinguish like where does that AI kind of stops or not stops, and then it begins and not begins. I think it will happen, and eventually all will share a cost. It's not that the one company will cost. And the second fold method that can happen is, so these are for probably large enterprises. So small to large enterprises will do this one. And according to us, larger companies, they will make their own models, because that proprietary thing also has to come in. So if it's like it's open and anyone can license, and because it's AI, then there might be some questions about data sanctity and data privacy. I think some governments are outright banning it out. Like for example, we saw Italy just outright banned out ChatGPT, and we would see more reactions from the regulators globally. So I think companies, what they would be doing is to make the process in-house and to have control over each and every sector of the algorithm. They would start making it in-house. Again, I would say example of Google. At the end, Google has an in-house AI algorithm. It's probably they won't license ChatGPT. Let's say it's a safe assumption to make right now that Google is not going to license ChatGPT, right? So these are one things. I think these are a couple of things I think the companies would do. So all the bigger cloud players, I think, or the hyperscalers in this case, would come up with their own AI algorithm that it's keeping on perfecting right now. It supports ChatGPT, but I think in the future, Meta will come up with their own AI algorithm or AI model for sure, considering the amount of data it is sitting on. And similarly for the Chinese CSP players, I think Baidu recently launched, I think 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back, it launched the AI. So I think, the companies would be emulating their own ChatGPT, so that, or the AI LLM processors. So that's what they call, right? So the LLM models, they would be doing that in-house themselves and licensing it out to other companies for tokens or per query, or even basic embedding in their IT or the hardware itself. So I think that's how we will see kind of unfolding it out.